Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be breaking down a shootout that happened in Mr. Bar. Mr. Bar is a bar in Acapulco, Mexico. Now, I used to work in this town. I used to be head of security at the biggest club, that was El Alebrije, and I used to also be VIP security in Baby-O, Acapulco. I also worked a few other clubs and a few other things before that and after that and during that time. Also did bodyguard work. Anyhow, I know this town, I know these clubs, I know these bars, so I'm going to be breaking it down for you guys. Warning, strong images. Viewer discretion is advised. Here is the table, 5 tables mixed of men and women. These 2 guys walk up, say something to this guy standing there. The guy stays standing there. They walk up. One of them takes out his gun, he's Mexican carrying, takes it out, cocks the gun, gets it ready. Everyone is looking over at him. Puts the gun down for a second, and then aims and starts shooting at everybody. In front of him, to his right, to his left, again to his right. Everyone starts moving still, but they're all shot. These people here, these women on the ground, are crawling away, but they're dying as they're crawling away. And they're gone. So 5 people died. So, like I said, 5 people died in this incident. What struck me a lot about this video is if you guys see the beginning of the video, there's a guy standing there that they talk to first. Now, this guy could either be a bouncer of the bar, which I doubt. He could be a bodyguard of that table, which seems more likely to me that he was a bodyguard of that table. Or the third option that it could be is that he was with that group. Either way, they go up and talk to him first before they shoot at everyone. And he doesn't appear to be shot, even though he does kneel down at the end of the video. You see him kneeling down, and you see him sort of trying to get some girl to pass by him as the shooting is going on, even before and during the shooting. But that struck me about that video a lot, that guy was standing there and he was told something like, don't do anything, I assume, or either he already knew or they told him what was about to happen before they did it. Now, another thing about the videos you will see was mixed men and women, okay? There was men and women at these tables. It was about 5 tables, but they belong to the same group of people. Now, if you guys are going to Mexico, my advice to you is the following, okay? I worked in high-end clubs, like expensive clubs where, you know, champagne bottles are very expensive, where a beer is like 100 pesos, 120 pesos, which is a lot, or even sometimes more. I worked in these kind of clubs, and in the clubs I worked at, we searched people. People get searched. So that's the first thing you should look for. You should see if the place you're going to, if there's, first of all, if there's security guards, and second of all, if they're searching. If they're searching people, and I mean by that everybody, then it's probably a safer place to go to, first of all, okay? Second of all, also, ask around which are the high-end clubs. I recommend, if you have the money, go to high-end clubs. Figure out which one are the exclusive clubs. There, usually, they will have people searching. You will pay more, but you will be safer, way safer, okay? Now, even at these places where I was at a security at, where I was VIP guard, even at these places, sometimes there will be people armed inside, but they will usually be bodyguards of governors and bodyguards of important people. Usually only those people are allowed in with a gun sometimes in these places, if the security is well and they're searching. So check for those things. Check that it's a high-end club. Check that they're searching. And also, last but not least, if you're at a place in Mexico, look around you. If you see people carrying fanny packs, can you bring me the fanny pack? If you see people carrying fanny packs or man bags, you see groups of many guys carrying these things, and they appear that they're looking around them a lot. And you know, like this is a tactical one. This is like a typical one. If you guys see the brand, Tactical Series 5.11. If you see people carrying those kind of things, try to avoid those places. You know, if you see tables of 4 or 5 guys, maybe with women, maybe without women. Usually if they have women, you'll see that they're nicely dressed, carrying gold and all this other shit. But if you're still looking around them and have more guys with them with carrying this kind of stuff, they could either be off-duty cops or they could be narcos, they could be criminals. Avoid places that have those kind of people, okay? Just spend some more money and go to nicer places, basically. You will be better off. Now, these 5 people that were shot and killed belong to a criminal group led by Benjamin N, or Benjamin N, aka El 20, which translates to El 20, or the 20. Now, Allegedly, this criminal group is responsible for extortioning bars, nightclubs, and restaurants in Acapulco. This person, Benjamin N., the 20, is already in custody. Now, allegedly, the man you see firing the weapon is Uriel N., or Uriel N., who has already been arrested and taken into custody, charged with the murder of these 5 people. He allegedly had the weapon that matched the crime scene. So he's taken into custody. And I'm still not sure what criminal group they were from. Like the attackers, they're not really saying that. So I'm not really sure, and I'm not really going to comment on that because we don't know. All I know is what I just told you guys, and I'll repeat myself again when I say, if you go to Mexico, try to go to exclusive places, nicer places that are more expensive. Make sure you see people are searching. And once inside, or even from the outside, if you see people are carrying these things, fanny packs, 4.11 or any of these kind of tactical brands, you see people looking around them, paranoid, this kind of thing, avoid those places. You're better off going elsewhere, okay? So, that said, till the next video, if you guys have any requests or anything like that, just email me, let me know, like and subscribe, and stay safe, watch your six, catch you guys later.
Your name's not down, you're not coming. Your name's not down, not tonight. Your name's not down, you're not coming. Not tonight. You're not on the list. Your name's not down, you're not